when you were going through training, did you have your sights set on a certain aircraft, or were you chosen to go to a certain aircraft?
So when it was, I think it was at Ramstein Air Force Base when I was in high school,
Mm.
and there was a test aircraft, this brand new YF-16. It was a brand spanking new airplane. I remember it was painted red, white, and blue, and it was flying over my neighborhood, I think on a demonstration of some
Oh
kind.
wow.
This is in the late 70s. And I remember looking up thinking, that is the coolest airplane I've ever seen. Right? That was the first find. And then as an instructor pilot at Shepherd, I was flying T-38s, and I remember I had another instructor in the back seat, and we were out doing some maneuvering in the airspace, and all of a sudden I looked down, and there was an F-16 that was flying below the airspace because they were headquartered in Dallas Fort Worth area,
Mm.
and so I decided I want to get a closer look, and so I took my T-38 and maneuvered, so I was basically outside the wing, and the F-16 pilot saw me, and he wagged his wings, which is a signal for come in closer.
Yeah.
And he led me through a series of, you know, sort of wing maneuvers while I was on his wing, and then he, you know, raised his visor, gave me a salute, lit the afterburner, and went straight vertical.
Oh wow.
And I remember thinking, okay, that's what I want to fly.
So, can you talk us through the role of the F-16 when you joined, and can you talk us through some of your ground and flying training when you joined the F-16 force?
Yeah, so as a fighter airplane, I started flying in the first C model of the aircraft,
Mm, okay.
which was the a bit of an upgraded version, but it was brand new. I think it was Block 20 or 25, right? Which in my when I was going through initial training, they were I was at Shaw Air Force Base in South Carolina, and my flight commander then uh, Captain, I think, or Major Larned, Mongo Larned, said, "Hey, we're pushing up your training." And I thought, okay. And what I didn't know was that the squadron had gotten a no notice deployment order to go to Oman,
Oh, okay.
and we were going to be deploying, and they wanted me to be able to go on the deployment. So I had passed my check ride, and then got notified in my first hour as a mission capable F-16 pilot was crossing the ocean with my
Wow.
flight to go to Oman. And as you might imagine, just fascinating.
Yeah.
Fast forward now to 1990, and we're the first squadron to deploy, the second squadron to deploy to the Middle East after Saddam invaded Kuwait. And so we were in Abu Dhabi at Al Dhafra Air Base for upwards of 8 months through Desert Shield and Desert Storm. So very early in my career, I got a chance to employ the F-16 in combat with my teammates, and it was quite an experience.